course of 2022, I've played 22 tournaments, um, 16 of those being PDGA sanctioned tournaments. And when you're playing a lot of advanced tournaments, you end up getting a whole lot of Players Pack items. And usually within those are some discs. And between my Players Pack discs and ones that I ended up winning this year, I racked up 44 different discs. So I thought it might be fun just to show you guys as a advanced player who's playing primarily in the South in Georgia, Alabama, Tennessee, what you end up getting. So instead of having these arranged by tournament, I thought it'd be more interesting to have them arranged by disc type. So we'll start out with putters and work our way to the high speed stuff. So one of the ones I have here on top is the Origio Swan. I got this one with my winnings for getting third in the Prodigy Point Series I played in. Full Blast Disc Golf was vending, and that's one of the ones I grabbed. You might have seen it in my Swan video I did recently. Another one I'm going to need to do a video on is the Prodigy PA5. I've got one in the 300 plastic here. This is the official first run one. I got that at one of the Prodigy events. Also got P Model US. I think that's in like the whatever the premium-ish blend is. And a P Model S in the new Duraflex blend or ProFlex blend from different Prodigy events. And from the first point series I played in earlier this year, I got second, and one of my winnings this was Soft Envy. And then you'll see some of these from earlier in the year. The first Prodigy Point Series had different discs that make up a star. It actually started last year, went into this year. This is a PA1 with part of the Prodigy star on it. Another PA1, that's a glow one. Sipopayo 500 Swirly Spectrum A PA1. And the Oregon Park Iron Man glow PA1. It's really funny, I got 4 of those. That was one of the ones I got the most of. I don't actually throw PA1, so I'll probably end up selling a couple, but nice disc. And then another one I got a bunch of is the PA3. We got this one for playing in all of the first Prodigy Star Series events. It's got that cool custom stamp. That's a glow one. This was also from that series, Glow PA3. This has gotten kind of chalky actually, and it's part of that Prodigy Star. And this one is from the second Star Series. It is the Constellation Orion. And that one's kind of cool. You can't see it that well, but it's really, really glittery plastic. It doesn't glow as well as the other ones, but it looks way better in the daylight. This one is actually a PX3 with part of the Prodigy Star. I got this one at my first PDGA win, my only win this year, but that's a fun one. It wasn't a winnings disc, but I'm going to keep it because it helps me remember what ended up being a really good round. Also got, as playing in the Star Series finale, this Glow A3 that I've actually ended up throwing in my glow bag a little bit. It's pretty beefy and nice. Another one that I got a bunch of are A2s. I actually got 4 of these, and I got them all as winnings from different tournaments where they had Prodigy website dollars to spend. Got 2 in the 500 Spectrum, 1 regular 300 soft, and 1 Austin Hannum 300 soft. I throw A2s, and so that's one I ended up getting a lot of since I had a good amount of the Prodigy dollars. Also got a Glow M Model US in the Duraflex plastic. It feels pretty nice. I don't know if I'll end up throwing that one, but pretty cool. And also this really, really beautiful, like almost yin-yang looking M3. This one was the event at the Pasture, I think. One that I'm kind of the most excited for because it hasn't been seen a whole lot yet is the MX1. Got this one with the Knob North tournament, as you can see. And I'm excited to throw that guy and maybe do a video on it real soon. I also got 2 Cane Creek Stamped Justices when I played Cane Creek up in Tennessee. They didn't have tournament stamp discs from this year, but you could pick whatever you wanted from their stash for your Players Pack disc. I got one of these, and then I ended up getting second place, so I got enough to get a couple more discs, and I liked it so much, I just got another one. As part of my winnings from getting second place in the first Prodigy series, I also got this new like icy blend Lucid Justice. It's like hyper flat. I think this is the ice blend, but it was so early they didn't have a separate name from it than Lucid yet. So looks really cool. Looking forward to throwing that one. And then we'll move on to the drivers. So another one from the Prodigy Star series this time is actually these two go with the Glow PA3, and you stack them on top of each other and you see the constellation with the star map and then the stars in the background. It ends up being pretty cool. These are an F3 in the super clear 400 plastic and an FX2. So that's kind of cool. And then one disc I ended up really liking this year was the FX3. We have the prototype in the second Star series at the pasture. And I ended up getting another one at one of the Edwards Park events. And that one's been in and out of my bag most of the year. And then I ended up getting one more of the winnings that looked basically identical to the one that I've been bagging. So I like that one. For my winnings from the second Star series finale, I got the Swan and the Westside Bear. You might have seen my bear video. Pretty cool disc. I don't know if it'll make the bag, but if you like something like a Eagle or a T-Bird, they're pretty close and feels good. Went over to Alabama to play the Polk Salad Shootout and got this Getaway. And then I ended up winning a CTP, and it was this Maverick from the Rocket City Blast last year. Haven't thrown either one of those yet. I don't know if I will, but cool disc. One of the times I had some Prodigy winnings, I had like just a couple dollars left, and they had the ProFlex F Model OS on sale. I'd never thrown one, and it was really cheap, so I threw one on the order. I only tossed around a little bit, but it's pretty cool. It's kind of like a slightly slower H1. And then this one's kind of interesting because I actually didn't get it as a player. I got it as being co-TD of the USDGC doubles from my buddy Zach at Gatewood Park. It's this like purpley blackish Champ Firebird that is not quite as flat as I would ideally like, but it's just gorgeous. I probably won't end up throwing it at all anyway. It's really pretty. One of the biggest tournaments I played in of the year was the Battle at Boomtown. It's a big B tier here. I got a swirly Fusion Trespass for that one with the cool Boomtown bomber stamp. And at the finale for the second Star series, if you played in all the events, this was the completionist disc with Orion on there. And it's got spots to put all of your event places and your name on there if you want to. I'll probably keep it as is. It's a glow disc and pretty cool. I may even end up bagging it at some point for my glow rounds, but it feels pretty good. And they also gave us just a regular 400 plastic X3. Also at the Cane Creek tournament, I got that Fusion Justice and I got the Halloween Stamp Boatman. I meant to buy one of these last year because it was really cool with all the different horror characters and just kind of forgot to do it. So ended up grabbing one this year, and actually really neat pearly plastic. At one of the Prodigy events, one of the discs was a Glow D Model S. I don't know if I'll end up throwing that one too much. I do have a Glow D Model S in my glow bag right now, so I may hang on to it just in case I end up losing that one. With my winnings from one event, I had just a few dollars. I ended up getting a Kevin Jones Reverb. Been meaning to make a video on it all year and just haven't managed to do it yet, but pretty nice feeling disc. And then I got three D2 Pros at different times. My winnings from the first event that I won, I got this Spectrum one. You can't pick your colors on the Prodigy website for Spectrum, so it ended up being this goldy green that's pretty hard to see. It's very pretty in person, but I don't know if I'll end up bagging it too much because it is disappearing disc colors. But I did get a D2 Air in the 400 Air plastic. And then from the Knob North tournament, I got this really pretty like Halo Spectrum. It's a lightweight Spectrum. I thought it might be fun to do a video comparing the 400 Air plastic to the new Spectrum Air plastic. Have to let me know what you guys think about that. And one of the final ones, they had this really cool looking Discraft Nuke with the baby glitter stamp. Really cheap at one of the winnings tables that I had. So I ended up grabbing that one. That was really cool. It's the only Discraft disc I got this year, and I've only owned a couple nukes, so I thought it'd be fun to maybe throw around and maybe put it in one of my comparison videos eventually. So, kind of sorry to do a 10-minute video where it's just me talking, but it's almost as much for my benefit as yours, remembering how I got all of this year, and probably end up selling some of these in the near future. Thank you guys for tuning in. Hope it was interesting for you, and have a great day.